Kuma Klan, checking in with you guys. We're gonna start this update. We're gonna get straight into this today. So as you can see, we're up 12.8% for the day. Okay, we're at the 50, which is pretty cool, pretty good, very good, guys. Like it, love it. Glad us Kumas are keeping things focused and making it happen, growing, developing. Market cap, we're at 59,507,864. Pretty good. Oh wow, trading volume is great. 12 million. So doing great, guys. As you know, a week ago our trading volume was around 4 million, 37, 3.7 million, something of that nature. If you're just joining us today, once again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment Kuma Clan Diamond Hands. And if you've been here since the beginning, you're currently up 160+% on your investments. This is my first video, guys. Great. So doing pretty good. We're actually 16.4% down from our all-time high, which is great, guys. Hopefully we can reclaim this all-time high. Either way, we have the enthusiasm as brand new project and stuff of that nature. So that is beautiful right there. That's just beautiful. So we're gonna break that all-time high, guys. That's just very simple. We have a very low market cap. We're a brand new project. So much to go. So this all-time high is nothing that's spectacular to break. So it will be done. That is great. And more good news is we're actually now our compounding effect as far as holders. We're going up way faster, guys. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor. No, don't offer financial advice. Just give you thoughts, ideas, opinions, aspirations, things I channel from the Kumas. Just keep you, just up to date. Just keep you up to date. Strictly up to date. Do your own due diligence and research. But our holders are growing greatly, and I'm still gonna stay on the January 1st 2022 will be at on or about 100,000 holders. That's just in my opinion. Anywhere from the 80s to the hundreds. That's just how I see it. It's dealing with snowballing, compounding, and 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, 16 to 32. Because we're actually growing. We're growing faster now, way faster. So as we get bigger, then we'll grow faster and faster. That's how that goes there. Okay, that's the spread right there. Okay, let's go ahead and update that and make sure we're on the same page with that. Okay. Oh, you see? We're at 22,866. Yeah, so we're actually growing. We're growing 40 at a time, 50 at a time. So we're growing pretty good, Growing pretty good. We're at 1.5. No, sorry about that. 5.114%. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys. So overall on the market, we're just going to breeze past the DOGE, and we're going to look at it from this perspective today, because there's a lot of buying pressure. If we look at the DOGE chart, the reason I wanted to, show y'all this, I usually do this behind the scenes, but I just wanted y'all to see this buying pressure because I'm looking at the DOGE. This all-time high, where it's at, and this is another thing I've also noticed about DOGE, which is kind of similar to the Kuma, but the Kuma is still the top dog. Which is pretty something I just noticed, even though it's on different zeros, of course, but it's still a thought. We always doing our due diligence and research and stuff of that nature, so we always seeing things and observing, watching the Kuma as it grows, the petals grow, they spread farther. That's about what we're dealing with the Kuma today, guys. Okay. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, and you're actually tuned into the Kuma Klan official meme channel. All of the Kumas are listening. Hit your like button, hit your subscribe button, ring them bells of notifications. Okay, so with the Doge, right? With the Doge. So I'm saying this reports the support level right here at the 20. Okay, guys? Just saying, just want y'all to see that. The support level at the 20, okay? So that's pretty cool right there. Because, our support level, of course, was, can't use this trading view with here. It always says this widget is not working. And our support level was at that, of course, different positions, but the same number, same number frequency there. That's just was something I've noticed. Pretty cool, though. So we have around the same, pattern of support in a way. So that's pretty cool. Just with the 2 and the 2s and the 2s, and maybe the 2s are good luck, something, I don't know. Bitcoin is currently down 9.4% from its all-time high, which occurred 8 days ago, guys. 8 days ago. So, you're here to support, and of course, you're going to have a sell-off. We've spoken about the sell-off after every run. Once people feel as though the run is not moving, they want to secure or lock in their profits. And the reason you see these dips, everybody be like, well, you got to take profits. I understand people are not taking profits. Okay, so a lot of times when people see the market heat up, they want to step out of the market and get their bearings together. Get their minds together. This is why you see these dips and these pullbacks, truly. I know too many trades. These people step out of the market completely. So, for example, what do I mean by that? How is that sensible? What type of idea is that? This is what people do. We're talking people. People are people. So, let's say you have this run up here, This thing, it runs all the way up. It shoots all the way up to the, where we're at with this freaking thing right here. Okay. So, it shoots all the way up to this all-time high here, But you've been in for a while. People actually, and I'm not saying with this specific Bitcoin thing because it's another energy and this is more like an investment thing. So you're not going to ever see no big sell-off. But when you see things like Shiba Inu and these big drops from these rising positions, these are people that are stepping out of the market. Okay? So if you come in, for example, here, 27. I don't know. I want to go back further than that, actually. I'm going to go back to where I came in at because this is so more sensible. Say you come in here, right? At this 7 right here. You get your $7,000. You got your, your Shiba Inu, You get your Inu together. But then you run it all the way up to 86,000. Let's say 85,000. Just round it off, Give a little bit of room for the Shiba to stretch his arms for the estimate, the guesstimation, the Kumamation. Build a Kuma nation, unite our Kumas, always stay down for the Kuma. Okay? So what happens is this. People are sellouts. Does that mean that they have lost faith in the project knowing that they came in here? No. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about a complete sell-off of all Shiba assets. So they'll sell off, they'll go switch over to USD, or they might switch to something stable. And then they sit back. Because most people are scared after run-ups of the big pullbacks, the big crashes, whatever. So this goes on. It happens. And then once they see it drop and they see it hit rock bottom and they look at that big, that big mountain that they just jumped off with, at first they jumped off with like a glider or something, they gliding off of it. It glided home safely. It just glided. And then when they look at that mountain, like, wow, I could just teleport back up there now. So they're looking at that. So what I mean by this is if you at the top, you jump off, and then once they see this at the ground, and they're like, wow, I could come in at the ground level. Wow. So that infatuation always lies there. And once these investors see these bullish trends breaking out, they start it's common sense. Because if you ran it up at such a long period from diamond handing out, and then it drops, and then you sense any push movement, and you enter the market, and then you catch these rises. Okay, guys, these rises is what they do. So they go back in with the same, say when this thing first shot up. Okay, that's kind of wow. So this makes it look like a little spike now. This chart just, within 24 hours, this used to be the biggest spike on the chart. Now it's just a little, it's a little Kuma spike. No, it's a Shiba spike. It's not our spikes. We need to turn all spikes to small too, Kumas. But, so say it runs up here, right? These guys come in here. Some of these guys come in, they make their little 32, 35,000 bucks, give or take. It drops back down to the 8. Now, once they re-enter with that, this momentous gain here, like, it's like, and it goes down, it's like, come on. So they enter in, these portfolios. So realistically, they would have 3x their portfolio now. Okay. So what if it, for example, if it was 7,000 for a billion coins, when it ran up to 35 and it drops back down around that time, they come back in these markets. You got 7, 14, 21, 7, 14, 21. Access to 4x plus a 4x, 5x exactly. So it's that's what happens, and once again, I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I offer any financial advice. I'm just giving thoughts, ideas, things I receive from the Kumas, just keep you updated. So, and how do I know these things? Because I've lived in the market like that. And it's always been a successful live when dealing with that. Sometimes you'll lose the run, but that's what happens. Then you don't want to deal with the same market, whatever. But what happens with this is this, because most people say, just buy the dips, and people don't have money to buy the dips. Maybe you say you went and put your tax return or some outline. Maybe you believe something so strong and you're so adamant about it, and you did that. It's 8,000 bucks. You're not going to keep on buying dips after all that money up in there. What a great sacrifice, or what a great belief system, or whatever inspired you to do this. It's like, okay, now I need to restabilize myself, because I did take this, this belief. Of course, I see something in the future, but I'm not seeing nothing right now physically. Because now the landlord's knocking, bills are due, kids need to, so you got to balance that. So some people, and which is pretty wise, smart idea, you can grow your portfolio without ever going back into your pocket if you can. You never can time the market, but it's pretty much common sense. After a big bull run, it's going to be a sell-off. So, now, if you're day by day, just, every day you want to build your portfolio like that, then you have a problem here. You got a chance of losing the market. What I mean by losing the market is, you're going to build your portfolio. Most of the time when you're doing these types of things, you don't lose. You're rarely in a chance of loss, because you're jumping in and you're out. You're like in and out the water. But what happens is you have a chance of it running off on you. What I mean by running off on you, say you're swing trading here, and, it goes to 30 and it just keeps going. You sell off and it keeps going. And you're waiting, like, oh, I'm waiting for a drop, I'm waiting for a point, and it just keeps running, and it never sees these levels that it left again, so it ran off on you. That's what can happen, But if you time the market and you just only dive off on major bull runs, then the chances of building your portfolio safely without losing, it's always going to be safe, because the way you're going in and out the market. So you're always going to have your currency that you first entered the space with. But it's kind of sucks to be growing your portfolio like that. And for example, it's at 6,000 bucks, and you swing, you're doing your little back trading or whatever, you're diving off these little peaks, and you get it to 9,000, and one day you come back again, and then it just runs off on you. And that 9,000 could have been 60,000, 70,000, 80,000 Kuma. So, that's why so when it's on a day by day aspect, is increasing the risk. You're increasing risk. But if you're talking, guys, that's why in every bull run there's always a pullback, because it's a guaranteed pullback. So everybody will dive at the bull run. Everybody dives off of the plank for the bull. So everybody's going to jump off of that back of that bull before he hits the edge of that cliff. Yes, that's just people. It's common sense. It's pretty much common sense, especially if you have a portfolio that you have built over a couple of years, and you're into the thousands a little bit. It's like, that bull run kind of, could have, added to your life a little bit. Or even if you're in the hundreds and it breaches the thousands, you're like, okay, most people are just gonna dive because they know this is a chance to build. Okay, even if let's say little bit, it's a builder, so it's always going to be a pullback. That's just my perspective of it. It always will be a pullback because it's a guaranteed chance to build, whether it's portfolio or price. It's either way. Whether you say I'm going to take profits, which but there you don't have just the profit takers, you have the divers. That's what really causes these slumps. Because if everybody's just taking profits off, why does it just die? We have straight sell-offs. The sell-off causes the dive. Once it dives, you can sit back and wait and wait and wait. And for example, say it ran up here and you dived, and you just wait. If you dive off, clear our portfolio and go all the way back in, you're already profited twice by just re-entering the market. Because next time it passes that high, then then you're at a. Not only did you take your profits, you reinvested your profits, so you have more of the coin, more of the stock. So you build your portfolio and you secure and lock in profit at the same time, and then you diamond hand for the long run. For the next bull run. But you can't keep. You're gonna end up with a headache. So you can't time the market, but you can time certain things. A bull is a bull. A bull shall run, and with every run comes an end. It's very simple. So with bull runs, it's like, honestly, I've never seen a bull run without any. I don't know if anybody correct me in the comments if I'm ever wrong about that, but I don't think I've ever seen a bull run with at the end of the run, of course, because it can pause and it can stagnate a little bit, and once it picks up momentum, at the end of the run there is always a sell-off. And it doesn't have to be the biggest sell-off in the world where the price is always a down. Bink. That down is profit in some traders' eyes. Okay. So that being said, I'm just gonna stop by the Kuma Klan Diamond Hand headquarters. We're gonna look at the holy Kuma tablets and see where the Kuma top developers are doing. What are their plans? Just making sure that we're all on the same page, because we're breaking. You see, a lot of people are sitting around and they're, Rome wasn't built overnight, and nothing great is built overnight. Only thing that is built overnight is junk. So, with that being said, it's like when you plan, proper planning prevents poor performances. Okay, so if we plan something, you have an idea, you have a thought. You tell me, okay, my idea is I want to go to college. I say, okay, great. So then during the process, you go into college, I see you studying. I say, okay, great. That's a checklist, because you have these plans. You created an idea, so you have to take these baby steps to get this bigger picture done. So a great action is just a bunch of small actions compounded, which led to one great action, which we thought was great, which was really a jar full of many little sub actions. Like we see a college graduate, we're like, oh my God, they graduated from college, but throughout what I mean by the sub accomplishments is like, well, they did pass all of them tests, they did study, they did, they met the criteria, they did this, they filled this out, they filled this application, they did multiple things, many things, a broad spectrum of things to get that one action. What we see is like, oh wow, so we see the beginning, we see the end, but sometimes and often, more often than not, we just ignore the middle, the journey to get to the end, So so I'm looking at the Kumas, the developers, the builders, their thoughts, their ideas. So, okay, they created these goals, these lists, this list. When this project started, once the inception started, okay, we went to the dormancy stage, the seed in the ground, dormant, So what occurred? Kuma swap, Uniswap listing, check, great. CoinGecko listing, done. Coin, done. 5,000 holders, great, done. Community marketing fund, I'm pretty sure that's done also. Website design, Kuma breeding, 10,000 holders, past that too. 20,000 holders, breeders app. Expanding marketing and development team, okay. Kuma Dex launch, I'm pretty sure that's done already. Huge partnerships. So I'm looking at it like this, guys. We're in the 4. We're in the stage 4 of the Kuma Clan Holy Diamond Hand Tablets, guys. Okay, and if you're here for the first time, once again, hit that like button, subscribe button, and comment Kuma Clan Diamond Hands. This is the official Kuma Clan channel, broadcasting Kuma 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. How do we know the Kuma? Because we watch the Kuma 24 hours. Kuma, Kuma. So, with that being said, we are expanding greatly. Okay, we are on track as a community. And if you're here from the first video, of course, we're not going to talk about the gains. We have so much more to go. My diamond hand Kumas. So, I know you have, I know you're a little happy, you're excited, but we got the rain just started, we just got hit with a little drizzle, like, and the storm is brewing, it's in the horizon, the wind is blowing, the wind chimes are shaking, and it's almost time. Okay, so we're growing, we're on the right path, Kumas. Okay, you can see our holders growing. I'm pretty sure on my, I'm pretty sure on this. It's great. Look at us, we're gonna kill. By the time we do our next video, we will be at 23,000 holders very easily. Okay, so we're growing there. Look, we're gonna knock the 23 down. We're gonna knock the 24. We're gonna get to 30,000 holders. This next bull run will be amazing, guys. Amazing. We have great things coming for all of the Kumas. And if you're here for the first time, please hit that like button, hit that comment section, sorry about that, and notification bells, okay? And comment Kuma Clan Diamond Hands. We are already up. Okay? Yeah, the Kumas is up. The Kumas are really up. Okay? So that's one thing. Now, next thing. When we're looking at influence, we're looking at marketing, we're looking at, I don't believe in reinventing the wheel, okay? We have all these projects, prior projects before us, broken charts, broken meters, historical media. I was actually hearing people were saying that Shiba Inu broke the internet. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So you got to look at what's going on with these things, What is going on with these projects before us? So we need social media. We need more YouTube presence, Twitter, because a lot of these projects are community driven, and social media is obviously community based. Very simple. So in this digital earth of social media, we need to build a Kuma castle, a very big Kuma castle with the Kuma Clan bat sign in the night sky, people. So we have to think of that and realize, it's just common sense. We're in a new generation where, we're entering, well, we're already in the future. Every second that passes is another form of the future. It might be just a small change, micro frequencies, and these frequencies compound over time, and then you notice the bigger change. Your child goes to school, they come home, they go to school, they come home, they grow every second. It takes us a while for it all to add up. Time, numbers, so that being said, we're just gonna check on our Kuma. I like Twitter because Twitter is very, it's like, come on, guys, we got to get that together. We got to get all of these presences together, but we definitely need to get, the Kumas need to help expand. And if you're not following the Kuma Clan Diamond Hand channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment Kuma Clan Diamond Hands. We are up. We are winning 45,000.1K followers. We are up, guys. The compound effect is kicking in. Okay, guys? Just keeping you updated. I'm actually estimating this to be on or about 100,000 followers by the beginning of next year. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor. Just giving you thoughts, admirations, aspirations, things channeled from the Kumas, felt through all of the galacticas of Kumas. One day we must go to space, find the Kuma home planet, meet the Grand Kuma, build holder of all Kumas. Okay, so just keeping you updated. Just keeping you updated, okay? So with that being said, we're all continue to grow, continue to grow, continuing to grow, focused on developing, keeping our eyes open, keeping our thoughts symmetrical with our ideology, which is Kuma, our focus, which is Kuma, our nation, which is Kuma, our movement, which is Kuma, and everything is about the Kuma. That's it, guys. We have to be realistic and we have to look at it. We are with the Kuma, the fastest growing, rapidly spreading destroyer of all that was created before it. We're just gonna have to be honest, guys. Kuma Inu will take the whole market by surprise, people. This is the Kuma Clan prophecy from the big Kuma himself. Okay? So just keep you updated. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. They're all for financial advice, Kumas. I don't know what's going on. I just give you thoughts, admirations, aspirations, things I received from the Kuma. And I'd just like to thank all of the people that's been here, especially since my first two videos. I know y'all, hopefully you're not vacationing right now. You just relax, keep living life, think about the future, just colon, relax, get ready for the holidays and stuff. So I'd just like to congratulate you guys, man, because y'all stuck with the Kuma so far. It came in 13-14%. You can see where you're at now, and just everybody that's part of this community, y'all mean the world to the community. We are fully decentralized with no smart contracts. We are simple. We are for the people, for the true Kuma Clan diamond hand holders people. Okay, so I'm just keep y'all updated. Keep y'all updated, and I will definitely bring you any more updates on the Kuma, and we will broadcast just to keep you updated. We will broadcast. Watch us grow as Kumas. Every second we grow, people are joining the clan of Kumas. That is it. Okay, guys?